Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Got some more Tales of Arise for you today. Continuing on with the main story, we're actually going back to the very start of the game in the Zion mine tunnels. I completely forgot this was even a thing, but it's kind of cool that the game actually makes use of the open worlds, so gives you an incentive to go back to previous locations.
Everything okay with Hoodle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors, and his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels? Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile.
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hoodle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
Good Hoodle, good Hoodle. Let's not do anything we may regret later down the line. Alrighty, let's go back to the Zion mine tunnels. Yeah, like I said, it's cool that the game is like
you made it here in one piece.
the game actually gives you some incentive to travel everywhere, because this isn't like, you know, there's some areas in games where it's like, okay, we've been here once, now let's be done.
The climate feels different from Menancia's.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Does that mean eyes were burning holes in us?
Funny. So funny, Law. I'm laughing so fucking hard, bro. It's so
Something
comical.
feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Yeah, we haven't been here since episode 1. It's kind of cool. That'd be like going back to Kamoshida's palace. It's like 100 hours into the game.
We'd be going through this place again. This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait,
The first time you
Yes.
touched?
Really?
Seems safe so far. Nothing seems to be too out of the ordinary.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head,
Yeah, Law. Also, let's take a look at our arts. We haven't taken a look at these in a while. It's good to update these once in a while. Let's see what we got. Downward sword grind, sword swing. Fuck am I saying? I just don't like, oh no, I don't really want to use any of these. Let's see. Do I have any wind? Do I have any water attacks? No, we don't. That is too bad. Very too bad, actually. I guess we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Seems to be working anyway, so.
So hot.
well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that star.
So hot.
And fast.
Why is it so hot? Well, there's no way we're climbing that. So it seems. Allow me to step in. You're not thinking of trying to vault over with your rod, are you? I hadn't even thought that. In any case, stand back. I'll handle this. Another CP usage. Lovely. Why does it take CP to use? What the fuck was that?
Plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
Didn't even see the cutscene. Cutscene was just like, nah, you don't need to see a cutscene.
An opponent like this should be easy.
These guys are only level 43. These guys aren't too bad.
I'll take you all off.
The fuck? Get your ass down from there, boy.
Sounds like a job for you. You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
My turn. You're mine. Here. Soaring light spear.
Now!
In an instant. Impact block.
Yeah, these enemies seem quite
This should come in
underleveled.
handy when crafting weapons.
They seem quite underleveled indeed. Hexbreaker, nice.
Get lost!
Sometimes you can't juggle, I'm not sure why. It's like sometimes you're just like, nah. No juggling allowed here, sir.
This one's got your name on it!
A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
In their defenses.
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how evil I can be.
I'm so useful, I'm Law. I'm trying to get in Rinwell's panties.
That's what my shield is for. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Glacial
Now.
Spear.
Take
Here's
it.
evil.
Strike. Tear. Soaring light spear. It's over. You're on. Never again.
How did nobody keep the combo going? Are you fucking serious?
No further.
That was so pathetic.
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone! Looks like it could be worth something. My face is starting to sting. And my throat feels super parched.
Let's take a big old sip of water then.
Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Shion? Oh, wait. I bet you're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Did you hear that gulping noise? Gulp, 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 gulp. Imagine going into a studio and then being like, "Alright, we need you to do a gulping noise that sounds very sexual." Gulp, 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 gulp. Oh, this guy's getting shit on. That guy just got fucking annihilated.
Let's keep our eyes on the
That was like
prize.
89 hits in like 2 seconds. That was pretty disgusting. 17,000 gold, nice. Not bad at all. Aloy's take more gold. We got some more level 5 too. There's also a garbage truck outside, so I apologize if you hear that. I can't do anything about it.
Go no further!
In your deck, Goku.
Get over here, bitch. Where you going?
I'm ready! Long, get toasty!
Burn strike. Charge like that could easily be faced wrong.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Where are you going?
Soaring light spear.
Dawn shall break
Mega Ray, far enough!
Stop it. Wait, what? That didn't stop it? Are you fucking serious?
Glacial Spear, here's evil leg! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Yeah, so sadly my burning sword in this area is actually not going to be very good.
Pot called
It's actually going to be kind of shit for the most part because obviously all these enemies have
good advice
fire
for all of us,
resistance,
to be honest.
which is too bad. 54 CP? Where's the cuts? Where? They got so lazy they didn't even do a cutscene. The fick, man. Wait, that's it? Wait, what? That's literally just a way for us to make a shortcut. I feel like I just got gypped so bad. I feel like the game was just like, nah.
I won't forgive you. Don't mind if I do. Hold on to your arms. Here I come. I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc. I'm ready.
All yours, Kisara. Flying freak! What did they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that. Get on in there with the
Severing wing!
Who wants to die here? Rain down and
Nothing
do it!
Totally! In an instant!
Impact block!
12,000 damage. It wasn't even a critical either. That's kind of nuts.
Takes a singular
That is
will.
kind of insane. I gladly appreciate that. How big is this area? It's not super big, but there is a lot of backtracking, so I'll try not to spend too much time here. But like I said, I do like to try to do everything I can.
Hi, Hoodle.
Hi, Hoodle. Except for the Hoodle on my head. Yes, I know that, but it's a little bit crowded.
Flashing fang! My turn!
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
God damn, get the fuck get your ass out of here.
This one's mine. Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Be still! Tear!
I'll smash you!
Here goes.
Point flash! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
So unfortunately, you can't actually choose which boost attack you use or which ultimate attack you use. Which is too bad, because obviously in this situation you want to use the Rinwell Shion combo, because that's water damage, I believe. So yeah, it's kind of too bad you can't choose.
Appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Probably because it's a dress and you don't wear dresses. That I know of, anyway. If you do wear dresses, that's fine. Perfectly fine.
I won't forgive you.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying that we don't have any water attacks on Alphen. This is one of those opportunities where if you played somebody like Rinwell or Shion, it would definitely be more in your interest for this area. Because they have plenty of water attacks. Plenty of them.
Thanks, Kisara.
Armor won't save you!
As impressive as always. No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
In a vine?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Get out of here, bitch.
Now, radiant astral energy. Full throttle.
Let it rip!
Naturally.
The fuck happened? Wait, what? Okay, there we go.
Be still!
Reflect on thy sins.
Soaring right there! I'll burn it all!
Yeah, see, this situation, the Burning Sword is really not that good because, you know, they're obviously strong against fire damage. I barely did any damage to that attack. Yeah, I didn't even kill it.
Astral energy.
Say no more! My turn!
There's more where that came from. This might be
Brigandine, getting more equipment. I do like getting more equipment. That's actually worse than what I have, though.
equipment.
Which is surprising to
Anything
me.
that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Okay, so we've been over there. Making some decent progress.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Begin!
Here.
Flaming thrust!
Denied.
Be still!
Rending you apart. Where are you going?
Bloody howling.
I'm on astral energy.
Say no more.
Not bad, not bad.
That astral energy was
Not too
incredible.
bad.
I gave it everything I had.
Okay, we're still making good progress. We got a CP item over here. Hopefully not just a shortcut this time. Game. Maybe actually give me something relevant.
Coming through.
Hold on to your heart. Here I come.
Leave the chargers to me. Denied.
It's showtime.
Rending you apart.
Got fire.
I got this.
We've turned the tables on.
Get toasty.
Bird strike.
Dance in the wind.
I'm not done.
Get the fuck over here, man. Stop getting away, you little bastard.
I'm ready. In an instant. Impact block. We work well together.
Like a finely timed blow.
Be still.
Here goes.
You're mine. Soaring like my turn. Hurricane thrust. Soaring like spin. In an instant. Impact block.
Yeah, I really like this combo we have where we use Hurricane, or we use Lightning Thrust or Hurricane Thrust. That seems to be, I would say that's probably the combo I'm most comfortable with at this point. Look at this, man. They didn't even do a cutscene. This is fucking like,
will hold itself together,
it's just like
right?
fucking him smashing his
Most
staff on the floor. God damn it, I can't stand it.
Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
Which one is it? You notice whenever Lost says something, it's always complaining. He's either complaining or he's trying to hit on Rinwell. Hello, my friends. You think you were sneaky, did you?
Be still. Tear.
I can handle it.
Go for the weak point. Now.
In an instant. Impact block. We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
I like the
It's
bromance.
crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
I would say that Dohalim and
Watch where
Alphen,
you're
that'd be
going,
a pretty good yaoi.
There'll be nothing
Yaoi? Yaoi?
Exactly.
Yaoi.
So don't try.
Yaoi Doujin.
Gotta break through. Lightning thrust. No further.
Light astral energy.
Okay, that should stop it. I don't understand why that's not stopping it.
In here.
Severing wind.
They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Rinwell.
I'm coming, Rinwell.
I'm totally fine.
Force flash.
I never miss. Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Not yet.
The fuck is Dohalim saying? He's like satanic calling.
You're finished. Try harder. Lightning thrust.
You know, what's funny about Dohalim? I would say that Dohalim at the beginning, kind of like Act 3, I was like, eh. This guy's kind of like, eh. I don't really like him that much, but he's, he has definitely grown on me. To a large degree, for sure.
I didn't know you had that sort of trick.
Get some more armor. Get some more juicy armor. Okay, where have we not gone yet? We have not gone to this area over here. We haven't gone up there. I can't be bothered to go up there. Whatever. Not 100%. It's fine. I will survive.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Now you see what I can do.
You're mine.
Surrounding us. Annihilation. Mega ray. Lightning
Severing
orb.
wind.
Up and at us. Let's go. I can handle it.
Where the fuck was this guy even going?
The weak point.
Take this!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Here I make with the shattering more pieces!
Another Mega Ray! By the sparkling stars of Arch Shield!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Get him, get him. Yes, sir, yes, sir.
I think I'm getting stronger.
What level are we? We're level 40. Yeah, Rinwell and Law are the highest levels. I'm not sure how Rinwell and Law are higher level than me. That doesn't seem very logical considering I've been a part of this party forever, but it is what it is, I suppose.
Right, here goes! Flaming thrust!
This one's mine!
I can carve through armor!
Lightning Orb!
Get the fuck out of here.
The fluidity of your move.
Exploit the enemy! Eat dirt!
Here's a healing arc! First aid! Light astral energy!
Hurricane thrust! You're mine! You apart! Take this! Hurricane thrust! I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Glacial
No, you
Spear!
can't!
Here's
Begin!
evil!
Flaming thrust!
Here's
Elusive deity! Force blast! I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
By the way, I believe you can actually switch out your teammates in the middle of combats. I think if you use, like, you hold down the button or something. One sec. So that's something to keep in mind. I didn't realize you could do that. Kind of makes sense. It wouldn't really make sense for your teammates not be able to switch out with you. But if you're ever in a situation where people are like knocked down or something and you can't get them up, then that's definitely something you could do. I don't want to have to use a happy bottle here, but it looks like I'm gonna have to. It looks like I'm gonna have to. Makes me sad. Makes me sad. Full heal?
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on.
Let's go!
Spooky. We have ourselves a spooky monster here.
This one's tough, but we have no
Efreet Malum. Who the fuck is... What kind of name is that? Oh shit.
On your toes, everyone!
The hell is this guy? What do we even do? Is there a way to attack him?
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogles?
What? Summoning
Take care
Zoogles?
of them while keeping an
No,
eye on
no,
us.
no. No Zoogles. Are you serious, man? Get out of here, that shit. Okay, it's doing some crazy attack. Hopefully that does hopefully it does friendly fire. It does not do friendly fire. That is too bad. Also, why are these things so tanky? These things definitely shouldn't be this tanky. What's that attack? Please keep away from me, my friends.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you. Negative
I'm not getting any fucking combos on this thing. I'm not getting any boost attacks, I should say. The bar's not filling up. I think it's because of this fucking asshole.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Not a chance.
Can you take it down? This one's all mine.
Keep killing it. Keep killing it. Just get it. Kill it. See, it doesn't do friendly fire, as you can see.
Benediction light.
Now I can let loose.
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Here come more. You too.
Just have to keep fighting.
More fucking enemies?
Leave the enemy's art to me.
This guy just gonna be spamming enemies? Osmodon style?
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Rinwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
I'm not scared. as I fucking as I
Thanks to you, I can use them.
Then I promise I'll always be here.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Leave the chargers to me.
Yeah, those guys were way easier. Much easier because we could actually use combos on them.
Incoming. Not a problem.
Okay, let's use these. The good thing about Rinwell is if you actually interrupt attacks, then she gets it back right away, for the most part. It's a really broken skill. Rinwell's like so broken. So busted.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. My turn. Get on the way. Be still. Force flash. Slice. Here I come. Soaring right spear.
God damn it.
If I do.
Here I come.
Position, precision, timing.
Oh shit.
Perfect 10.
Okay, that actually did friendly fire, so that's... Actually, it didn't do friendly fire, just hidden from me.
Be still. Ignite. Off and got you.
Now. Astral energy.
Say no more. Got it.
Well done.
You're mine.
Mega ray. There you go. Don't let up.
Soaring light spear.
In a bind?
Mirage. Strike.
Photon flash.
Get away! Get out of the way.
Do it. This one's got your name on it.
Benediction light.
It's about to strike.
Uh-oh. Oh shit. Wow, that was some nasty fucking damage. My whole team got like shit on.
We won't retreat.
Problem is the AI won't dodge that sometimes. The AI will just like take it on the chin. I'm not sure why either.
Supposed to take on something so big.
I'll handle it. Watch and learn. That's enough. Go back down.
That's it? That's all he needed to do the whole time? That was the boss fight? That's it?
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dahna.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
Oh god. Oh. Wow. Oh god. Wait. That. I gotta. Alright, there we go. Nope. Yeah, Let's try that again. Nope, nope, it's not happening. Woo! Ooh, 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 hee. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was, but, no, it's still kind of there, too, but I was drinking some water and it went down the wrong way or something. That felt so weird. That was, like, one of the most weirdest coughs I've had. Alright, let's hear. The key to a certain door in Caligula, simply beholding it makes wonder what lies beyond the threshold. Yes, yes, yes.
Need to be stronger.
So we finally got some flame stones for that fight, which is good because that means we'll be able to make lots of new items because most of the weapons I need right now need flame stones for whatever reason.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renan cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Also, there's an achievement to listen to 400 of those. No! No, let me use a healing bottle. Happy bottle. Happy bottle, happy bottle. Woo! That was a close one. Yeah, there's an achievement in the game to listen to 400 of those interactions. Which is kind of nuts, by the way. That's kind of insane.
Hey,
Looks so pretty.
Is that it over there?
I can't believe we're going into a starship. That's not what I expected when I... That's just not what I expected. I like it, though. Let's manage the ranch. We got some rat pigs that matured. Very nice. Let's make some more of them. Make a few more rat pigs. Buy some items. Do we have any items? Okay, we're maxed out on peach gel, which is fine, I guess. Okay, so we need refined Ignis Roar. We still don't have enough. We need a dragon flame sack. I have no idea what that even is. It's probably a good thing, though, that we're not using the Supreme Ignis Roar, because most of these enemies seem to be... They seem to be, what do you call it? They seem to be, what am I saying? Resistant to fire. We can make this, though. Okay. Third edition of Taming Water. Yeah, seems lovely. That would have been nice to have during that boss fight for sure. Sell some items. I guess we will sell some of these peach shells. Might as well. Yeah, might as well say fuck it. Fuck it. Might as well sell all these armor items as well. Armor items is one of the few things you can sell. Because you can't craft armor. Which I think is kind of silly. I think you should be able to craft armor. Oh, there's a sell all button. What am I doing? Fucking I am stupid. I'm what you call, challenged.
I always love the sound of hammers.
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
Okay, can we stop with this foreshadowing about Shion, like, dying or some shit? Like, I'm just saying, like, you know, come on. Come on, come on. You gotta, like, take that down a notch, you know? Also, is this, item... When do we know it's ready to leave? I can't get over the ship thing. It actually looks fucking cool. Go into Lenegis.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dahna.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dahna alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dahna. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Dahnans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dahna. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, We should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Xion can finally get rid of her thorns. Xion?
Huh? Yeah.
Hmm.
Where? Xion? Where'd Xion go? How could she just go off on her own?
What are you doing over here, Shion? Eh? What are you doing, girl? You better not be trying to leave without me.
Xion. Xion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Volron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Xion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renis Alma on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
but that's too much. It's way too much. When this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shion!
Alvin?
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alvin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. We'll fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys. You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
Shit emotional. I couldn't take that fucking scene seriously with that giant ass Queen Hoodle on top of Alphen's head. That thing looks so fucking funny. Oh god. Alright. Gotta get all the emotions out.
It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Well, that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelegion. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
Da, 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 da. You know, for the sake of roleplay, let's change the outfit so we don't have such ridiculous outfits on. As much as I love some of these outfits, I think in those cutscenes it's important to have something a little less out of the ordinary, you could say. Let's go for nothing on Alphen. Let's go for nothing. We'll keep him on the gold Synclave armor because I think it's pretty fucking badass. Actually, let's keep him on the copper one. How the fuck is this copper? In terms of weapon skin, I like the current weapon skin just fine. Let's go. Actually, I can't. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't change the outfits because we're. Okay, that's annoying. Whatever. That is a tad bit annoying.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
So emotional. There's so much emotions running through everybody, just waiting to burst with pride as we go to the final stage
Can't
of the
sleep.
game.
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Shion's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shion's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell.
Please be a good ending to this game. Please don't be a sad ending. I don't want a sad ending. I don't think it's gonna be a sad ending. This doesn't remind me as one of those games that's gonna be sad. But at the same time, none of these games are connected with one another. So there is actually a chance that it may be a sad ending, which is pretty fucking depressing.
Did you know?
You mean about Shion?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you figured it out in time though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her. No matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world. We can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shion. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point, but I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is.
Very good, very good. Alrighty guys, we'll call this one quits for now and continue next time. We'll talk to Shion, then proceed to the final area of the game in Lenegis, which I'm excited for. In terms of side quests and stuff, I guess we'll talk about that after the game. I imagine there's gonna be a save point of some type, but we'll make one now anyway. In case you want to come back and do anything. See, we're only level 43, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's gonna be a tough one. Alrighty, until then.